Good morning, students. Today we study the different dictionary functions and methods used in dictionary. Previously we have discussed how to traverse a dictionary, how to create a dictionary. Now in our new chapter, first method is our length method. This is the length method. It returns the length of the dictionary, that is, it counts the dictionary key value pair in the dictionary. It means how many key value pair in your dictionary. It will give the desired result in the form of numeric value. The syntax is length, and in the length method you have to pass the dictionary. It is a variable. Okay. For example, employee is our dictionary. Suppose employee is our dictionary. It has name John, salary 10,000, and age 24. Okay, when we have to find the length of this dictionary, it contains three key value pairs, 1, 2 and 3. So when we use the length method, in length method we have to pass the dictionary variable. It will give 3. So this length method will give the total count of the key value pair. Now our second method is clear method. This method removes all the items from dictionary and dictionary becomes empty. It means the dictionary will not be removed, but all the key value pair items from the dictionary are removed. Our dictionary becomes empty dictionary. Okay. The syntax is dictionary dot clear. Now taking example, employee equals to name is John, salary is 10,000 and age is 24. Now when we use clear, we have to use the dictionary variable which is employee dot clear. When we check our dictionary employee, it will display empty dictionary. This is the symbol for empty dictionary, curly bracket open, curly bracket close. Okay. Third method is get method. It works same as dictionary key. Means dictionary key will gives the particular value regarding the key. So it is similar to this syntax also. It means it give the item of the dictionary. If key is not present, it return error. So get method will give the particular value associated with your key. If the key is not present, then it will return error. Symbol is dictionary dot get key comma some default value. This default value is used when we does not want to display error by the Python and we want to display our error message when this key is not present. It means if you want to give some message, if the key is not present, you have to write some message. Okay, we will see it with the example. It takes key as essential argument, means the get method will take key as an essential argument. These are called arguments, and return corresponding value if the key exists, and if the key is present in this dictionary, then it will return the corresponding value. Or when key does not exist, when this key is not exist, does not present in this dictionary, then it return error. It will return error. If default argument is missing, if this default argument is missing, it will return error. Otherwise, if you mention default argument, then it will return the default argument value. Whatever you write here, it will return it. Let us see it with the example. Suppose we have already created employee dictionary, so no need to again initialize. And if you are writing this first time, so you have to declare employee dictionary with the help of these statements. When we check employee like this, it will display all our values. Now when I write employee dot get name, name is a key, so it is present in our dictionary, so it will return the corresponding value which is John, so it will return John. In this case there is no error, but when error occur, In our next example, see employee department. So department is a key which is not present. Department is a key which is not present. You have to write here employee dot get department. Okay, if the department key is not present, so there is Python error which is name department is not defined. Okay, if you don't want this type of error, so in place of error, when we write default value such as like this, employee dot get the key which is not present and the default value is not present. So in this case, not present is display in place of this Python error. So this is the main concept behind default value. If you don't want to display the Python error, you can display your own message. Our fourth method is items method. This method return all the items in the dictionary as a sequence of key value tuples. Tuples are also like list, but they are immutable and lists are mutable. So let's look how the tuples are displayed. Syntax is dictionary dot items. The name of the dictionary dot items. It will display all the items. Suppose we initialize our dictionary employee, name, salary and age. Now here I am using a variable mylist because there are three key value pairs 1, 2, 3. So in mylist all the key value pairs are assigned by this method, items method, and you have to use for loop to display all the items from the mylist in the form of tuple. So for x in mylist, it means x contains the key value pair in the form of tuple. In first iteration it will takes first key value pair, in second iteration it will take second key value pair, in third iteration it will assign the third key value pair. So you have to print the value of x, print x. All these 4 lines you have to write in script mode, not in interactive mode. Okay, so this is the output. This is the first key value pair, salary 10,000, age 24, name John. So look at here, the salary 10,000 is a tuple, this is a tuple, and this is also a tuple. Tuple is denoted by this braces. Okay, so this is the main concept of items method. Go through it very carefully. Okay, write as it is, as I have written all these 4 lines, then thereafter you will get this result. Next is keys method. This method returns all the keys in the dictionary in the form of list. Previously items will return all key value pair in the form of tuple, and it will display all the keys in the form of list. Syntax is dictionary dot keys. Here I will check whether our dictionary is present or not. I simply write employee, its value are salary 10,000, age 24, name John. If this is not present, you have to create the dictionary. Okay, now I am using the method employee dot keys. So when you write this, this statement will return all the key salary, age and name. These are all the 3 keys in the form of list. Okay, so key will return list, items will return tuple. Okay, go through it very carefully, otherwise it will be error for you. Values method. This method return all the values from the dictionary as a sequence which is list. It will also return list. Previously all the keys will be written, this will return the values. Syntax is dictionary dot values. Again I check whether my dictionary is there. Employee, yes it is there. Salary 10,000, age 24, name John. Employee dot values, when I write this method employees dot values, all the values 10,000, 24 and John will be displayed. It is not necessary that all these values are displayed same as it is displayed in the dictionary. The order will be changed. Okay, the order is not predefined. That's why dictionary is called unordered. Okay, unordered key value pair. So this order is not fixed. It will be randomly in some computer. John will be displayed first, 24 will be displayed first. Okay, the order is not fixed. So this is the concept of values, keys and items. It will return tuple, it return key, it return list, it returns values. Our last method is update method. Update is little bit lengthy, go through it very carefully. This method merge key value pair from the new dictionary into the original dictionary, or we can say old dictionary. It may be adding or replacing when you use this update. So in the original dictionary, whether you add or replace, how this will happen? The item in the new dictionary are added to the old one and override any items already there with the same key. If in the old new dictionary some key are common with the old dictionary, so the new dictionary keys will be replaced by the key value pair will be replaced in the original dictionary. Go through it. Syntax is dictionary dot update and other dictionary, means in this dictionary updation occur with the help of this dictionary. Okay, this is the main concept. In this dictionary updation occur with the help of this dictionary. Suppose we have two dictionaries, employee 1 which contain name John, salary 10,000, age 24. Second dictionary, employee 2, name Dia, salary 54,000 and department is sales. Now I write the statement employee 1 dot update employee 2. It means updation will occur in employee 1, not in employee 2, but the values of the key values of key and value pair of employee 2 will going to update this dictionary. Look at here, in employee 2 name is there, name is also there, so this name is replaced by this in employee 1. Now employee 1 contains name Dia because this will replace this value. Salary is also in employee 2 as well as in employee 1. So if salary of employee 1 will be replaced by salary of employee 2 as it is same. Department sales is not in employee 1, so this key value pair is added, so there is replacing or adding also. Age is not there, so age will be remain in employee 1. So now when you print after this statement, when you print employee 1, so salary 54,000 which is replaced, department sales is not in this, so it will be added, name Dia it will be replaced, okay, by this employee 2, age 24 it will be as it is same. When you check employee 2 also, employee 2 will remain unchanged. Look at here, salary 54,000, salary 54,000, department sales, name Dia, name Dia. Order is not fixed. I have already said that dictionary is in unordered pair of unordered set of key value pair, so order will be changed each and every time when you display the dictionary. It is not as it is as you write during their initialization. So this is the main, these are the main methods regarding dictionary. Go through this, write these notes in your copy and have a practice with them so that you are familiar with them. If you don't practice, it will be difficult for them in the last or during the examination. So keep updated and make yourself practice with this all these methods whichever I have taught today. That's all for today. Goodbye.